My sons, we are faced with a challenging yet noble task. One that will define the future and reputation of our family. The great Dominus Traianus Augustus, whose wisdom and mercy spread across our magnificent empire, has granted us a great honor. As the father of our family, I have been selected to manage a grand project, the restoration of our beloved city of Pompeii, which lies under the slopes of the majestic Vesuvius. I will lay the foundations and initiate the construction of the city, but it falls upon you, my sons, to complete my work. This is not merely about rebuilding stone walls and marble columns. This is about restoring the spirit of our city, a spirit that has never died, even beneath the ashes.
To the governor of Pompeii.
To attract workers to the city, we need to have empty houses. We also need shelters for the city's slaves. Plebeians, along with slaves, will arrive by land and sea. Our first mission is to order the construction of 2 shelters for the slaves and 2 insulas for the plebeians.
The new houses look nice. Father, but why is everything so muddy here? In Rome, the roads are made of stone.
My son, Rome is the capital of the empire. Here in Pompeii, we're starting from scratch. But don't worry, we'll have proper roads soon enough. First, though, we'll build simple dirt roads since we don't have enough stone for paved ones. Everything in its own time.
The next task is gathering food. Before we can rebuild the city and establish production and trade routes, we must first ensure there is enough food for our people. While accompanying the emperor of the Pannonian Valley, you witnessed firsthand how an army can sustain itself by foraging for natural resources. That knowledge will serve us well here.
The meadow and the forest are great sources of food. So we will build a gatherer's hut to collect food from the surrounding area for our city.
great job so far, but there is still a lot of work ahead of us. We Romans cannot live on gathered plant produce alone. Our bodies also need meat. Now is the time to build a hunting camp and employ hunters who will supply us with meat.
Our supply of construction lumber is nearly depleted. It's time to establish a production chain that will provide us with enough lumber to continue building the city without interruption. Publius, explain to my sons how we will accomplish this.
To ensure we have enough wood, we will start by sending a few people to cut down trees in the forest. After that, we will build a sawmill that will produce planks from the wood. Finally, we will construct a forester's hut, which will generate wood on its own, so we won't have to keep sending people into the forest. We are now producing a significant amount of resources, and soon we won't have enough space to store them in the city center. It's time to build a depot, a small storage facility designed to hold both food and various materials.
Father! There's someone in the courtyard.
No need to be alarmed, boy. I'm Marcus Cornelius Sulla. Surely you've heard of the Sulla family. Our name is well known in Pompeii.
Marcus Cornelius Sulla. To what do we owe this visit?
Ah, the man favored by the Emperor himself to rebuild Pompeii. How fortunate you must feel. And yet, how undeserving.
The Emperor entrusted this task to my family, and I intend to see it through. What is it you want, Sulla?
I'm here to remind you that the Sulla family has deep roots in this city. Far deeper than yours. Pompeii is not yours to rebuild alone. Remember that. Enjoy your moment. But know this. The Sullas do not forget when they are wronged. Power shifts, like the winds.
Father, what did he mean by that? I'm glad he's gone.
Nothing we can't handle, my son. But we must prepare.
We should build a prefecture and hire guards to ensure order in the city. Sulla's visit raises the risk of sabotage. We need to be ready.
There are still ruins of old Pompeii lying around. Demolishing them will give you valuable stone and iron.
Father, I miss Mother and Sister. The house feels so empty without them.
I know, my son. I miss them too. But they will join us once we have built a strong and safe home here. For now, remember you are a Roman. Even as a child, you carry the strength of our people. Hardships only make us stronger.
Governor, I've prepared a report on the state of the city. You may review it together with your son. It will keep his mind occupied and teach him something valuable. We're consuming more food than we're producing. Consider upgrading workforce expansion at the hunting camp to increase the number of workers and boost meat production. The city is growing steadily, but will soon need far more stone to continue building. Our current supplies won't last much longer.
Without enough stone, progress will slow to a crawl. What do you suggest?
We need to identify the best locations for quarries. I recommend we research more advanced techniques and tools. It will take time, but it's essential if we want to extract stone efficiently and ensure the city's continued growth. We currently have a shortage of slaves without assigned tasks. To address this, I recommend building a shelter to accommodate new arrivals. This will ensure we have the workforce needed to sustain and expand the city. From now on, I won't remind you of such shortages directly. Instead, you'll be able to monitor this through the city's management interface. With all the necessary preparations in place, we now have everything we need to construct a quarry. It's time to build one and secure a steady supply of stone for the city's continued growth and development.
Quarries must be built against the edge of a mountain. Make sure part of the building is placed on the rocky slope. We're running short on slave labor. Build more shelters so the city can accommodate additional workforce. We're running short on slave labor. Build more shelters so the city can accommodate additional workforce.
Father, I saw several people coughing and looking unwell as I walked through the city. Some were too weak to stand.
That's troubling to hear. It could be the beginning of an illness, spreading through the city.
It's likely a contamination issue. The lack of clean water could be the cause. Diseases often spread when people rely on polluted sources. I recommend researching ways to improve access to clean water. Once we've developed the proper methods, we can construct wells throughout the city. Providing clean water will not only combat the illness, but also improve the overall health of our people.
That sounds like the right thing to do. We need to act quickly before more people fall ill.
To the governor of Pompeii. Your swift progress in...
This is a disaster. A boulder came loose from the hill and buried several slaves. We're struggling to dig them out in time. This could have been avoided with better oversight. I strongly recommend building an architect's office immediately. It will ensure the safety and stability of our construction sites.
While the architect's office is important, the people are frightened, and whispers are spreading through the city. They believe the gods are angry with us for disturbing the earth. To restore order and calm their fears, we should build a shrine first.
Master, I understand the people's fears, but without proper architectural oversight, this could happen again. The safety of our workers must come first.
Both of you make good points. However, the people's faith is fragile, and fear is a dangerous thing in a city. For now, I'll build a shrine. Let's give them a sign that the gods are with us. The Shrine of Fortuna could calm their uncertainty, but rest assured, the architect's office will not be forgotten.
The stone blocks have been gathered as ordered, Governor. The Emperor will be pleased, and our contribution will aid Rome's great endeavors.
Indeed, the Emperor recognizes diligence and service to Rome. He sends his gratitude, Governor. And as a token of his appreciation, grants you an additional 1,000 denarii.
This shrine stands as a testament to your wisdom, Governor. Fortuna watches over those who honor her, and now her presence will bring protection and luck to those who labor in the quarry and beyond. Let this be a place where fears are eased and fortunes are made.
Now that the workers are calm and production is stable, it's time to take the next step. Begin researching the architect's office so we can ensure the safety and stability of all future construction projects. Once the research is complete, we'll build it immediately.
There aren't enough plebeians to manage and sustain production. Construct more insulae to attract new residents.
Governor, we have a visitor. Our people may have shelter and work, but Pompeii is more than just a muddy settlement with quarries. If we are to restore its former glory, we must bring life back to its streets.
Right now, we barter with whatever little we have. But imagine a proper marketplace. A place where traders bring goods from afar, where people gather, converse, and prosper.
You're right. We're not just rebuilding ruins. We are rebuilding a city. A marketplace would do more than provide goods. It would be a symbol of growth and civilization.
There's plenty of fish in the waters near Pompeii, Governor. Best not waste it. Build a fishing hut and reap the sea's bounty.
There aren't enough plebeians to manage and sustain production. Construct more insulae to attract new residents.
Mother! Sister! You're finally here!
It's good to be home, though home still needs a lot of work.
Pompeii looks so different from Rome. It's smaller, smells like smoke, and feels a bit rough.
Speaking of rough, have you seen the state of the people here? They look like they've been living in the wild.
They have been busy rebuilding the city.
That may be. But if we want to restore Pompeii's dignity, we should start with something simple, like a barber shop. Proper grooming is the mark of civilization.
Governor, the city grows by the day. Markets are thriving, craftsmen work tirelessly, and people settle into their homes. But where do they gather to shape the future? Where do merchants strike deals and orators stir the crowds?
They meet in the streets. It is unworthy of a Roman city.
Exactly. In Rome, the Forum is not just a place, it is the heart of the empire. Pompeii must have its own Forum, Governor. Without it, we are merely a collection of homes and workshops, not a city.
Oh, perhaps that's why our home has turned into a hall of debates and complaints. Even the hunter came this morning seeking your judgment on the price of his goods.
This cannot go on. We need order, structure. A place where people come together, not in chaos, but with purpose. A forum, yes, but not just any forum. A monumental forum worthy of Pompeii's rebirth. A place that reminds every citizen we are not just survivors, we are Romans.
The fishing hut must rest partly on land, partly in the water. You may need to rotate it to find the perfect spot on the shore.
To Maximus, governor of Pompeii. By order of Emperor Trajan, you are to depart immediately for Dacia.
The Emperor calls, and duty leads me to Dacia. But this city is far from finished, and its people still need guidance. I leave its future in your hands.
Pompeii will endure, as it always has. I will see to its growth, as you would.
And I will uphold the order you have built. The people will not be without leadership.
They will not stand alone, Governor. I will remain at their side, offering counsel and ensuring the city stays on course. Your vision will not falter in your absence.
Then I leave with a steady heart. Take care of each other and of Pompeii. When I return, I expect to see a city even greater than the one I leave behind today.
And we expect to see you return whole. Not just in honor, but in body as well. Be careful.
May the gods watch over your journey, Father.
With the war draining supplies, traders are bringing less grain by the day. Soon, even the wealthiest will struggle to find bread. We cannot afford to wait. Pompeii must secure its own food supply.
I had hoped we would have more time. But you are right. We cannot rely on trade alone. What do you suggest?
Wheat, domina, the foundation of every Roman meal. If we plant now, we can ensure the city's survival before shortages grow worse.
My father left the city in our hands. We will not fail him. I will find the best land, gather the workers, and secure the wheat. We begin at once.
When planting farms, look for fertile land. Use the overlay system to find the best spots. We're running short on slave labor. Build more shelter so the city can accommodate additional workforce. You need to add farming plots to your grain field. Open the Fields panel and click Add Field to start growing crops.
Strange, isn't it? Just as your husband leaves, the flow of goods slows to a trickle. No pottery, no furniture. The people are left wanting. A city without comfort is a city of unrest, Domina.
Is this your doing, Sula?
I am but a humble observer of Roman politics. Earning the Emperor's favor is one thing, but winning over the plebeians, that is a battle you will have to fight yourself.
A battle? No, Sula. This is manipulation. You seek to break the people's trust.
Break trust? No. I simply let nature take its course. If Pompeii cannot provide for its own, the people will find leaders who can. But first, I will enjoy watching you struggle.
He is gone, but his shadow lingers. If we do not act, unrest will take hold. A pottery workshop will allow us to provide what the people lack.
We must act now. Our people will have what they need, as they always have.
You seek Fortuna's blessing for a man far from home.
Yes, my husband fights for Rome. I ask only for his safe return.
Fear not. The gods have not turned their eyes from him. But tell me, Domina, do you only pray for his return, or for Pompeii's future?
The city struggles. Food, goods, even faith wavers in uncertain times.
A city without bread does not stand, but a city without spirit and culture is already lost. Remember this as you guide your people.
We're running short on slave labor. Build more shelter so the city can accommodate additional workforce.
ground. It moved. Again.
Vesuvius stirs. Ash in the air, just as it once was.
Stay calm. Do not panic. This is not the end of Pompeii. Follow the orders and return to your homes.
We're running short on slave labor. Build more shelters so the city can accommodate additional workforce.
No, this isn't how it was meant to be. The city trembles, the sky falls. This is not the will of men, but of gods. Damn them all. I must get out, away from this cursed place. Let the fools stay and pray. Ha! As if I would flee like some frightened fool. Urgent matters called me away, but now that the dust has settled, I return to restore order.
As long as Sulla controls the merchants, we must remain at his mercy. We need our own trade route, one that he cannot touch.
I will not let this city starve under his shadow. Pompeii will not bow to him or anyone else. We build a port. No more delays.
A port will give us control. If we can trade directly with nearby cities, his blockade means nothing.
Then we must start with the foundation. Bricks. A brickworks will give us what we need to begin construction.
Then see it done. Sulla thinks he can tighten his grip around Pompeii. Let him try. We will be stronger than ever.
We have nowhere to house our slave workforce. Without new shelters, labor shortages are inevitable.
We are ready to build, but without proper tools, the port will remain just an idea on parchment. We need iron, and we need smiths to forge it.
Then we will get them. What must be done?
An iron mine must be established, and a blacksmith forge to process the ore. With these, our workers will have the tools they need.
Then begin immediately. Pompeii will not be left waiting.
We're running short on slave labor. Build more shelters so the city can accommodate additional workforce. We're running short on slave labor. Build more shelters so the city can accommodate additional workforce.
This will be our boldest move yet. Now is the time to begin construction of the port. If Sulla intends to stop us, he will strike with full force.
Then we must be ready to fight.
No, we will not fight Sulla on his terms. He thrives on violence, but he cannot control what he does not understand. Culture.
Culture? How will that stop him?
A city without bread does not stand. But a city without spirit and culture is already lost. If we show the people what Pompeii truly is, Sulla's influence will wither. Son, I leave this city in your hands. Protect your siblings and do not let Sulla provoke you. I will return tomorrow with a solution to our problems.
I won't let you down, but where are you going?
To Capri. There is someone I must speak with.